In today's video, I'm going to tell you the best time to feed our snail for maximum result, and also I'm going to tell you the three nature of snail, the way God created snail. So before I tell you the best time to feed our snail for maximum result, so you have to understand the three nature of snail. So it's very important you watch this video from start to finish. So let's go back to business. So the first nature of snail is that snail is vegetarian in nature. So when we say snail is vegetarian in nature, when we say nature, it means the way God created something. So when we say the snail nature, it means that the way God created snail. So for we that are football lovers, so we used to compare Ronaldo and Messi. So we always say Messi is naturally talented while Ronaldo is a product of hard working. So likewise is snail farming. So the first nature of snail is vegetarians. So the way God created snail, snail mostly feed on plants. So if you want to achieve better result, good result, and maximum result as a snail farmer, the way God created snail, so they mostly feed on plants. Plants like vegetables, fruit, and tubers. So snail love to feed on these three major plants. So if you want to have good result, so you should go by their nature, the way God created them. For instance, the bush snail that majority of people are buying in the market and also from the snail farmers. So all those bush snail, so mostly they are living their natural habit. So they mostly feed on plants, different fruit, vegetables, and tubers. So that's their nature, that's the way the God created them. So snail are vegetarians in nature. So the simple way and the simplest way to rear snail and for maximum profit is to go by their nature. So which is you feed them with a lot of vegetable, fruit, and tubers. So that's how the God created them. Snail are vegetarians in nature. That's the first nature of snail. So the second nature of snail is herbivorous in nature. Snail are herbivorous in nature. So when I said snail are herbivorous in nature, it means they love to take different varieties of fruits, leaves, and tubers. So they love taking different varieties of fruit and vegetable at a time. So if you want to achieve maximum result and you want your snail to be healthy, so if you want more production, so you need to be feeding your snail with different varieties of fruit, vegetables at a time, so that they will have different options to choose, because all these organic food, they contain different balanced diet. Some contain energy, some contain vitamins, some contain protein, some contain vitamins, some contain protein, some contain energy, some contain fiber that your snail requires, a balanced diet. So, and also if you are using formulated feed, because this formulated feed we are giving to our snail, they are also made up of all these local food. So if you want your snail to be performing well, if you want a maximum result, so you need to be feeding your snail. That's how God created them. You need to be feeding your snail at a time with different varieties of fruit, vegetables, and formulated feed at a time. So for maximum result, and they will be healthy. So they will have more production. That's second nature of snail. That's how the God created them. So the last nature of snail is snail are nocturnal animal in nature. Snail are nocturnal animal. So if I say snail are nocturnal animal, it means snail are not active during the day. So snail are usually active at night. So during the day, they always hide. So the day serve as their resting period. So that reason why you must to provide banana leaf. You must provide adequate hiding place for your snail to hide themselves to rest during the day. So they're usually active at night. So most of the snail activities are usually at night. So activities, most of their activities like feeding, mating, playing, so etc. It is usually carried out at night. That is the reason why it's not advisable to feed your snail during the day, because it's very rarely seen to see your snail eating during the day. The day is for them to rest, so they will come out at night to eat. That's how God created them. That is the three nature of snail. So that's their nature. That's how God created them. So now let's go back to the best time to feed our snail. So if you have understand the three nature of snail, now you should have been able to know the best time to feed our snail. So if you want the best time to feed our snail, so that means from what I've explained now, you should be able to understand that we should not feed our snail during the day, because the snail will not come out to eat, and that's how God created them. So if you feed your snail during the day, so that's what you feed them. You feed them with fruit, vegetables, or formulated feed before before they come out at night to eat it, because they won't come out to eat it during the day. Before they come out to eat it at night, that's food. So so when you feed your snail during the day, so it will lose taste, so it will lose odor. So when it is time for them to eat it at night, so they won't perceive the feed the way they're supposed to perceive it, so that they can eat it very well. So they won't perceive your all those vegetable fruit the way they're supposed to perceive you and the way they're supposed to enjoy it. So that is why even if you feed your snail during the day, you feed them with fruit, when they like the fruit and vegetable, you invite different types of insects, different types of parasites. So they will contaminate the feed during the day before your snail will come out to eat it at night. So when your snail eat contaminated food, they will be infected. So as a result of that, they can start dying. So that reason why it's not advisable to feed your snail during the day. So now when it is best time to feed our snail, so let me start from, because our schedule with the snail we are rearing, so we have to compare it with each other. So you can started feeding your snail anything from 4:30 upward. If you have somewhere to go, anything from 4:30 to 5, you can started feeding your snail. Anything from 4:30, 5 o'clock upward, you can started feeding your snail. So but the best time to feed our snail is between 6 to 7 for maximum result, because the food you give them at that particular time, most of the snail have already active. So you will be seeing them walking, moving from one place to another. So they will be playing, meeting. So that's the best time to feed your snail, between 6 to 7. So when you give them food that time, so the food will be effective. So the food will not lose taste. So the food will not lose odor. So it will, when the snail started perceiving those food, they will eat it very well, and the food will not be contaminated like the one you have gave them since morning. So they will be eating healthy food. So as they are perceiving the good odor from that food, they will be eating it very well. So the best time to feed our snail for maximum results is between 6 to 7. So if you want your snail to be eating very well, when they eat very well, they will grow faster and they produce more egg. So and they will be healthy. So I hope you have learned a lot from this lesson, from this presentation. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure you support this channel, subscribe to this channel, like this content, also share this content for others to benefit. Welcome to ALUBARIKA Snail Farm, your ARCHATINIDE-CULTURIST, the snail professor, encyclopedia of snail farmer. Thank you for watching.